recipe, we are going to use butternut squash, bittermelon, eggplant, yardlong beans, and my okra are not really producing that much yet. I was able to get two. So we're going to add okra as well. This recipe calls for okra. And the rest of the ingredients are garlic, ginger, see, tomato, onion, and we are also going to season it with some pork. Okay, so the meat is nice and brown, and as you can see all the brown bits at the bottom. Now is the time to add the aromatics. Start with garlic. Let's go ahead and add the ginger. Give the ginger and the garlic a chance to release its flavor. Oh. Now we're going to add our onion. Saute it until the onion is nice and translucent. Let's see how it looks right now. Okay, as you can see, there's not much liquid there, and so the next thing we are going to add will be the butternut squash. Butternut squash takes a little longer to cook than the rest of the vegetables I have here, so I'm going to go ahead and add that first. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of water just so it don't dry up on me. So the next thing I'm going to add now, the butternut squash is very firm still, but I gave it at least a chance to steam and start cooking before I add the green beans. Okay. At this time, I'm going to add a little bit, just a pinch of salt, just to season the green beans. Put the lid back on. Okay. Now, the next vegetables we're going to add are the eggplant. We are now going to season it, and there's not much liquid in there, so I have this on high all the time because I want to saute it and really develop that flavor of all the ingredients. Now I'm going to lower it so that the vegetable can release some of its moisture, and it's going to create its own juice. Now if we're going to cover it and allow this to cook until all the vegetables are to the right consistency that you would like them to be, and just taste it for seasoning. Make sure you have enough salt in it, and lower the heat. I have my heat on number 4 and 5. The vegetables are going to release a lot of its juices, so that's one of the reasons why I do not add any kind of liquid in it. Now if you feel like your mixture of vegetable is drying up a little too fast, then go ahead and add about probably a 1/4 cup of chicken broth or vegetable broth, just plain water if you don't have no broth. Okay, so we got that on low. Can't forget the bittermelon. Okay. So, taste test. Yardlong bean. Perfect consistency. Very, very slight crispness to it, but nice and tender. Ooh, that's the butternut squash, and I know that's very hot, so put that. Taste that last. Bittermelon. The same way. Slight crispness, but nice and tender. And eggplant. So good. I just love that silky texture